Welcome back to Tom's Life. Today's Sunday special is Toffee apple buns. So the ingredients you need is bread flour, yeast, vanilla paste, cinnamon, 3 apples, Demerara sugar and dry apples, and you also need butter. So the first thing I'm going to weigh out is my bread flour. So first step, we're going to weigh out our bread flour. You're going to need 250 grams. I'm using my talking scales. So you're just putting in the flour. You keep going till you get to 250 grams.
8 grams.
We're going to make 6.
It is 104 grams. It is 104 grams. It is 144 grams.
So you keep adding it in till you get to 250.
75 grams. It is 204 grams. It is 232 grams.
Just adding a tiny little bit more.
It is 232 grams. It is 242 grams. It is 246 grams. It is 249 grams. It is 249 grams.
Spot on. So what you're going to do, once you've got 250 grams, you're going to get a mixing bowl. You're going to place all that in. You're going to give that a good tap out. And then we'll put that to one side. So next step, we're going to weigh out our Demerara sugar. I will need 50 grams. I'm using my talking scales.
It is 48 grams.
So I'm just going to add a little bit more to get to 50.
It is 48 grams. It is 48 grams. It is 49 grams. It is 49 grams. It is 49 grams.
That will do. Once you got
It is 49
that will
grams.
do. Once you got 50 grams of Demerara sugar, you're going to get a bowl. You're going to tip it all out and give it a good shake in. So next step, you want to get some lukewarm water and you want to add in your yeast. And you want to get a fork and just give that a little bit of a stir so that evaporates. And then we add this into our bread flour slowly to make our dough. And then while your dough is rising, you'll make your filling. Now you want to slowly add in your yeast and water. to start off with that. Then with your knife, you want to start bringing it all together. You might need to add a little bit more flour, bread flour, but just start bringing it together using your knife. Just add in the rest of your water and yeast. That'll be enough. Then with your knife you just want to bind it all well. Get around the bowl. Now you're going to finish off putting in your water and yeast. And you're also going to add in another spoonful of bread flour. Just a spoonful, just to balance the water you've added in. Just like that. And now you're going to get your hands in. It might be a bit runny and sticky, but you want it to all bind. Might look a bit gloopy, but that's because we're bringing it all together. And then you will let that rise while you're making your filling. So next step, you're going to prep your apples. You're going to peel the skin. So you're just going to move it up and down using a peeler. Any of the skin gets stuck, just give it a little tap on a chopping board, and just be careful you don't catch your fingers on the sharp blade. So you just want to get all the skin off your apple. Then we'll take all the seeds and cork out, and then finally dice it. Now you want to chop your apple down the middle. And then you want to chop it in half, and then you just want to de-seed, slice the end down where the seeds and cork is, just like that. And then you do the same with this one. Like that. Now you just want to chop your apples into little pieces. Just chop them into 4 little pieces. All the same size, so they all cook at the same time when you put it in the oven. Just like that. And now we're going to place our apples in with our Demerara sugar, and then you'll finish off doing your apples while you're waiting for your dough to rise. So next step, you're going to add in your dry apples. Get that all out. You're going to add in a little bit of vanilla paste. And a good pinch of cinnamon. And now with a fork, you're going to you're going to start mashing all that in. So just give this a good mash so it all binds together. So just take a few minutes. This will be our toffee apples filling in our dough. But you just want to give it a good stir and mash down. Using the back of the fork. So next step, you're going to chop your butter into little pieces. So you're first going to slice it in three, and then you just want to chop it into little pieces. We'll place this on top of our filling when we roll out our dough on our tray. So you're just chopping it like that, and then you'll put it to one side, and then you'll just break it up into little pieces like that when you want to put it on top. So next step, you want to switch on your oven. I'm using my bump punch to tell me which one is the oven. You want to set this at 180 degrees. I have set that at 180 degrees. Let that just preheat. So as we got here, I have rolled out my dough really thin on some grease. I've greased the tray and I've rolled it out really thin. You want it facing that way. The spoon, you want to place all your filling. You want to place it on your dough. Lay it out. Shake some of the juice off. We're just shaking all the little pieces of butter round. Just like that. And now what you're going to do, you're going to bring your other half. You're going to fold it over. And what you want to do is you want to squeeze it all in. Make it into like a sausage shape. And then just bring the other sides up. So you just keep tucking it in and giving it a little pinch. And you bring it up like that. You shape it out, just using the back of your knuckles. You'll put this in the oven to cook, so it goes nice and golden, and you cook your dough. Now you're going to put your toffee apple bun in the oven to cook. So what you're going to do is you're going to put it on the middle shelf. You're going to close the door, and you want that to cook for 15 to 20 minutes. You might have to turn it round halfway to cook the other side. So this is how you make my toffee apple buns. Hope you like this. Don't forget to hit the like button, share and subscribe, and thank you.